With good news for today from Baptist Press, I'm Brandon Porter. Hurricane Ian is growing stronger as it approaches the western tip of Cuba on a track to hit the west coast of Florida as a major hurricane as early as Wednesday. Ian was forecast to hit the western tip of Cuba as a major hurricane and it became an even stronger Category 4 hurricane with top winds of 140 miles per hour over Gulf of Mexico waters before striking Florida. As of Monday, Tampa and St. Petersburg appear to be among the most likely targets for their first direct hit by a major hurricane since 1921. Disaster relief agencies are monitoring the storm closely, preparing to help residents as soon as possible after the storm. Nigeria should be restored to the list of the world's worst violators of religious freedom. That's what a coalition of leaders has told Secretary of State Antony Blinken. The Ethics and Religious Liberty Commission joined more than 30 other organizations, as well as 35 individuals, in a September 19th letter that asked Blinken to redesignate Nigeria as a country of particular concern. They also asked him to name a special envoy to investigate violence that has targeted Christians in Africa's most populous country. Violence in general, and against Christians specifically, has increased since that decision, the letter said. More than 2,500 Christians were killed in the first 6 months of 2022 in attacks by Islamic terrorist groups in Nigeria, according to a report by an international civil liberties organization. More than 4,300 Christians and 2,200 Muslims were killed in jihadist-related context from October 1, 2020 to September 30th of 2021, according to the Observatory of Religious Freedom in Africa.
Good News for Today is made possible through our friends at the Voice of the Martyrs, a nonprofit organization that serves persecuted Christians around the world. Founded in 1967 by Richard and Sabina Wurmbrand, VOM is dedicated to inspiring believers to deepen their commitment to Christ and to fulfill His Great Commission, no matter the cost. Find out more and sign up for their free monthly magazine at vom.org/goodnews.
6 Ironman Triathlons in 6 consecutive days in 6 consecutive New England states. It sounds impossible, but church leader Jason Hodges has been anticipating and planning for this challenge for the last 2 years. The goal is to glorify God by encouraging pastors and church planters. Hodges serves as a church planting leader in New England for the Send Network. His focus during this challenge is to support pastors and church leaders in each state where he'll be competing in a triathlon. You can read his full story and sign up for our daily emails at baptistpress.com. Thanks for listening to Good News for Today.